1 Corinthians 13, listen to this carefully. Has God given you a right of self-defense? The government has. What about God? He says, love him and love your neighbor. You say, what if one of my neighbors has come up in my yard with a weapon at 3 o'clock in the morning? He's got his buddies with him, and they aim to loot my home and burn it down. What can I do? Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It's the opposite of what you see in our streets. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking. Look at the ones in the streets and find the ones that love God and each other. It's not easily angered. A lot of hate going on out there. You say, love is not easily angered. Hard to get a guy who loves God and loves his neighbor and includes his families and his children and his wife. Hard to get him riled up. He knows how to love. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. And here's the kicker. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 7. Love always protects. From family units that they say we need to get rid of them, where love is embedded within the family structure. Law enforcement personnel come out of family groups. That's the way the world operates. Husband, wife, children, cousins, uncles, aunts, grandpas, grandmas. It's the way it is. They say we need to get rid of the nuclear family, where the patriarchal family, like the one I have. I'm the grandpa of grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Miss Kay is grandma, great-grandma, great-great-grandma was coming up. You're like, it's a structure from top to bottom. I have to protect every one of them and my neighbors if I love them. Law enforcement is there to serve and protect. God implemented law enforcement. They're doing what they're doing. They should be motivated by love for their neighbors. So they're going to police the neighborhoods and let them know we love you. We're here to punish wrongdoers who are envious, and they're boastful, and they're proud, and they're rude, and they're self-seeking, and they're therefore, the dictionary says protect. What is it? Love always protects. Well, what does it mean? Love means to defend. Love protects, defends, to keep from harm coming their way. You're like, So if you love them, you must prove it by defending them, sheltering them from evil, fixing it so they won't be harmed. Defend. Love always protects, which is it always defends. In the family unit, and your neighbors are right next to you over there, and you say, well, do you love your neighbors? You get along with them? Say, well, yeah, great. Good, godly people. And even if they're not godly, and they're right down there, you say, yeah, they're my neighbors. Yeah, well, if you see a bunch of thugs coming up in there in their yard, wanting to do them harm, you have a God-given right to go down there and say, I'm here to protect you. How many are there? How much ammo do y'all have? We would have much rather they study the Bible and they love us like we love them. But what if they're hell-bent on evil and they're coming after your family, your property? So as a last resort, we tried to get along with y'all. We tried to get along with you. We would have a lot rather sat down and had a meal with you and maybe find out what your problem is and why you're mad at me and you want to steal my stuff and hurt my family. But you wouldn't allow us to love you. You came to kill and destroy. You belong to the evil one, and we're here to protect our family and our property to the death.